everyone. Okay, let's have a look at the energy between you and your person. Who's on your mind the most today? Okay, what have we got? Patience. Right. Someone's waiting for somebody here. I feel that you have been more decent than they were in this separation. Okay. And I think that's because you've been very patient. All right, I think you've kind of showed a lot of self-control where this person is concerned, and I just feel that they didn't take things seriously. Okay, but more than that, you could have reacted a lot differently here. I'm almost getting that, and it is very specific, that you know something that could have impacted them in some way. Okay, maybe a secret or something, but you chose not to make it public, or you chose to keep your own counsel here, literally. All right, and I feel that in your energy, because they realise that you are very, very trustworthy, that you could have done a lot more damage, let's put it that way. I think that's what I'm channeling. You could have done more damage here, but you didn't. Now, I can channel in that, like I said, that they respect that, okay? They actually respect that. I don't think they've ever met anybody like you before, and I don't think they ever will again, because you stood back and you rose above it. You rose above it, but you could have done some damage here and you didn't. So let's see what they'd like to say to you, because they're definitely very strongly in your energy. They're very, very grateful. They're very, very grateful that you didn't do the damage you could have done. Very, very grateful. So I shall give these a shuffle and we will see what they'd like to say to you. And then I'll go into my tarot deck. I'll have a look at their feelings towards you with my deck, and then see what any possible outcome is. So one more shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling, if you would like a personal reading, just click on the title of this video. It's all in the description box, and also check out the free relationship report as well. And thank you so much for being here, your support, your likes, your comments. It's really kind of you. I do read all my comments, and I know I probably say it most times, but I do feel the energy. And if you're having a tough time, you're going to be all right, okay? You're going to be all right. So, right, this is for those of you who this energy is for today. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, there's no one like you. There never will be anyone like you, okay? What they'd like to say, the timing wasn't just right for us, okay? I know I messed up everything. So they feel that the timing wasn't right, that something was going on, either in your life, their life, or both lives, that kind of, didn't help with this. But they do find you absolutely intoxicating. Absolutely intoxicating. So let's get a tarot deck out and let's have a look at what else we can see here. Let's just see. Okay. To their thoughts, what are their feelings? The feelings, please, at the moment. Bearing in mind the energy that's just come out. What are their feelings, please? They don't want to let you go, but they're not opening up. Okay, they don't want to let you go at all. It's like they've put you away in a little memory box somewhere, keeping you safe. They don't open the lid too much because it will overwhelm them. They won't know what to do with it, okay? It's like they've packed you away in a little safe space, because by opening it up there, the whole box, it's just a metaphor, then all these feelings, all these emotions, you know, intoxicating, you know, it's just a very, very, it takes over. If they do that, then they will have to face a little bit more about what they've messed up. I'm going to clarify what they believe they messed up today, okay? But yeah, they haven't let go of you, but they're not opening up. Oh, what else, please? Yeah, another 4. Yeah. They're almost pretending it's not happening, okay? They're almost pretending it's not happening. I feel that they're almost living a relationship with you just in their mind, okay? You know, 4 of Swords, they're just not communicating. For me, this card, though, usually means that it's not forever, there's no communication. Okay, at some point they will break it. But I feel they're doing this to hang on to their own sort of stability, because they just know they've messed it up. All right, they just know they've messed it up. What do they feel they messed up, please? What do they feel they messed up here? What have they messed up? Soulmate connection. It's the Star. Yeah, they had everything with you. Could be connected into Aquarius, Libra, and I'm going with Capricorn here. Aquarius, Libra and Capricorn today. Excuse me. Yeah, you were the soulmate. They had everything. That's it really. They lost you. Also, I feel they think the distance between you now, not just physical, mental distance, there's no communication. Also the time that you've been apart, but your ex is, I feel, living in their imagination where you're concerned. I had this sort of energy out on another video I did recently. They're daydreaming about you. You're in their imagination, okay? But they're just not in the right place to come forward at the moment, I don't feel. But you're definitely in their imagination. Why do you think the timing wasn't right? Why wasn't the timing right? Okay. Oh, excuse me. I think what they'd like to say, that's me, I've been eating something earlier. You don't want to get stuck in your teeth. It's not very pleasant, is it? But never mind. What they'd like to say is they regret pushing you away emotionally. Everything you did for this person, they almost acted like they were bored and they didn't care. Okay? That they were bored, they didn't care. It didn't matter what you did, you know. It never seemed to be good enough for this person. I feel the timing wasn't right because they had other issues. Okay, there was something else going on in their life on an emotional level that they were struggling with. Okay, they could have suffered some loss. Again, this is specific. They could have suffered a loss, okay, that they hadn't processed properly, even if it wasn't a recent one. Sometimes people can suffer a loss and they might get to a certain age and something triggers them, okay? But they do regret that. They weren't in the right place to accept the pure, beautiful love that you gave them. But they know how pure and beautiful you are, okay? They know that, all right? They absolutely know that. Let's see what else they'd like to say. It's a shame, really. I just feel this energy is a shame. My life is a mess right now. Yeah, that's why they're not coming forward. They could have anxiety. But now this card's come out, they could have anxiety. Okay? They could be stressed out. They might just be managing to cope, but they need a lot of sleep. They could also have some, not financial issues, but there's not enough to go around, and what they've got, they're trying to hang on to. Okay? But they are in a mess. That's why they see you as this. Okay, I know I messed up everything. My life is a mess right now. The way I've treated you was wrong. Yeah, they just acted like they didn't care really in the end. They were just very emotionally cut off from you. They just kept pushing you away. It's a horrible energy, that, you know, the Four of Cups. It's just, you just stand there and you do your things, and you really were very decent. That's the key here of why they love you so much still. Because you could have damaged them. You'll know what that was. You'll know what it is. Okay? I can't do this right now. No, they can't do it because they haven't got the energy to do it. Alright? They want to keep it all in a box. It's literally like they've put the lid on it, in the physical and also mentally. Bottom of the deck, I don't know where to start. Let's look at their environment. I don't know where to start. What's going on? What is going on? Let's have a look. Why don't we know where to start? Oh, Ten of Swords, that's why. So they've been stabbed in the back. Karma, whatever, you know, whatever word you use, but they could have been stabbed in the back financially. That could be why they're trying to hold on to this chest of money. They could be trying to hide it. But they're at rock bottom. Okay? They could have anxiety, even if they're not showing it or they're not displaying it particularly, they could have some form of anxiety and depression. I do get they're very tired. Okay? So they don't know where to start because everything's gone wrong. Ten of Swords, awful card. It's the end, you know, there's been a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, etc., etc., and they know that cycle's over, but before they can do anything else, they need to recoup. Okay, they need to recoup. Clarify that Ten of Swords for me, please. Environment, Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's a new beginning that they took that went dreadfully wrong, but I feel they'll come back in. Okay. If you want them, of course, obviously. They have realised now that the cycle they're in is unsalvageable. They can't salvage it. Okay, it's reached the end of the line, end of the road, whatever you want to say, but they will come back into you. Okay, especially if you have been apart for a while. They will hope, if you've been apart for a while, that you will, that time will have healed. Okay, that time will have healed, that you can start again, start afresh, with no stories about what happened in the past. That's why I just said it is up to you, because I feel they'll want some form of reconciliation, but if we hold on to the old story, then that eventually will play out into a reconciliation. But obviously it depends what your story was and how you feel and what you want. It's your reality, you get to choose. But I do feel they will be back. But yeah, their life is a complete mess. Your ex's life is a complete mess, okay? Definitely, I feel a new beginning they started. They took a leap of faith with something that didn't work out, okay? They took a risk, a big risk. They left the life behind they knew. They left what was tried and tested. And I don't just mean your relationship. They left that and they literally leapt off into the sunset, and it hasn't worked out. It has not worked out at all. What didn't work out, please? Just narrowing it down for you today. What didn't work out, please? I'm getting, this isn't love. There's something, the same card, different decks. I'm getting it is an investment that they made, and something to do with finances, okay? This is what they're trying to hang on to. Yeah, in the past, right, they took a leap of faith. You could have told them it was irresponsible. They could have invested in a business, or they've invested in something, okay? And most people thought it was a risk, or they've invested in a new life, they've moved somewhere else, but it involved, like it would do, you know, you have to put over some capital to actually get a property. Or I just heard the word boat. I don't know why, I've just heard boat. Whether they left on a boat or across water, whatever they did. But they've invested, okay? You tried to stop them, and somebody else. You and somebody else tried to stop them, okay? Could have been another loyal friend that you've got. But they invested in this, handed it over, okay, to somebody else who was only out for their own gains. There's somebody else who was only out for their own gains, their own stuff. A social climber, or somebody who was going to succeed at all costs, okay? And now your person is trying to hold on to what they've got left. They could be trying to hide it. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all, okay? But in a way that they can start again. It's almost like they made a decision to do this thing. You know when you build a sand castle and it kind of falls to pieces? It was just sand, okay? It was just sand. Total sand. Gosh. People are talking about this thing that's going on with them. People are talking about it. Anything else, please, on that? What else is going on here? Yeah, there's some issue here with some authority figures. Government figures. Okay. There's some issue here with some authority figures or government figures. Could be banks. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just hearing banks, okay? Somebody higher up than them that's going to make a decision, but they're trying to move something. Right, okay. Let's see what they're going to do. That's why they're so stressed out. That's why they're in the Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords. Okay? And they keep saying, you know, so many repeating cards. My life is messed up. It is messed up. They're going to try and come back in. Six of Wands. That's your energy. Okay, they're going to try and come back in. They'd like to win you back. Quite simply, but you're sat in a very guarded energy. I think your patience could be running out here, okay? I'm going right back to the reading. I'm hearing to say to you, there was something that you could have done that you didn't do. That could be coming out, but via another channel. It's via another channel, because it definitely didn't come from you, okay? They want to come back, but I see you being very guarded because you waited and waited and waited. And you just feel bruised and battered from this, okay? Because this relationship had a lot of energy to start with. It had a lot of promise. And you went through a lot of stuff with this person, all right? But you just got to a point where you felt very backed in a corner. Okay, you felt very backed in a corner. Let's just get an advice card for you. But yeah, I feel they're going to try and make almost like a grand entrance. Grand entrance. What's the advice card for the collective if this is your reading today? Hermit. Yeah, take some time out to think about it. Okay, I think for some of you, you're quite happy being on your own now. Or you could be dating again, but you're quite happy not having all that stress and drama in your energy. You know, when you come home every day and you're just like, oh God, now what? Now what? Now what? I'm just hearing that with you. Now what? Now what? And that's why they admire the self-control, because they put you through the mill, we say that in the UK. They put you through it. Okay, they really put you through it, but you didn't bite. So I think your advice is, this person, when they make this grand entrance of some sort, take time out, go within, and really focus on what you want, that makes you happy, totally happy. Okay, not what somebody else expects you to do. Because you've supported this person a lot in the past, and I feel that you will think there's something being hidden from you when they make a reappearance. Okay, I think you will think there's something being hidden, and it goes right back to the beginning of this reading. Okay, I think you feel that just because now they've got this going on, it's almost like other people around them now have betrayed them and are turning from them, are kind of not really, the people around them now are not willing to support them. Okay, so they're going to hope, this is what they want to do, kind of an energy of come back to you, but still with something hidden. And if this is your energy, I feel it's all of this other stuff I've just channeled. Okay, because it is pretty detailed. So you will know if this resonates with you today. So take time out, just chill. I'm hearing you don't owe anybody anything. None of us do, really. All you owe is your own happiness and your own peace of mind. Peace of mind is one of the most beautiful things we can have, really. Just to be peaceful, in your own little space, and not have, all this kind of at you all the time. So I'll leave that with you anyway. Take good care. Remember, you're on the pedestal. You're amazing. You're wonderful. Okay? No one's better than you, and no one compares to you. All right? Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.